Here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Adrian Taylor-Demerson on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd down, 3 to go. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. 1st down and more to the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 20. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
At the 48-yard line.
Get set, get set. Yellow.
Purdy. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. Up the sideline, past midfield. A terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 52 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
On play action, Murray. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Murray going to hand this to Benson. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd and 11.
Big ace. Omaha. Two.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. 17 yards on that connection. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On the toss, they go with Benson. And he's in. What a try. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. He'll look forward for a couple. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. Now Purdy. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. But fortunately, one of his teammates able to get on it, and the Niners retain possession.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Here's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Yellow. Here we go.
They'll go with Purdy. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 49ers 1st down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long.
At the 44-yard line.
So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the 1st quarter. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. First and 10. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily...
This one intercepted. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They go three tight ends here on first and 10. He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Budda Baker active and making the tackle there.
Brings up second
From
and
the 34-yard line, here's second and 7. They run once more with McCaffrey. And this will wind up a Niners first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
He left that first defender grasping for air. As he winds up getting 8 out of that one.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
On second down, it's McCaffrey. He's got space inside the 25. And he will take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 7-yard line. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
Here's James. And this one blown up. Good surge to drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal.
Get set. Get set. Here we go.
Running left, it's McCaffrey. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Yellow. Yellow. Let's get that touch. Yellow. Here we go, boys. Yellow. Stop.
Throwing is Purdy. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal.
Yellow. Yellow.
Right there, baby.
Yeah, you. Yellow. Up.
Here's Purdy. And this will pay off. It is caught. Kyle Juszczyk. Touchdown. 49ers. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers are on the board. It's now 13-7.
Cardinals 13. 49ers 7. Jake Moody to kick off forward.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll take it in at the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Hey, Ace.
First down throw for Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
On the hole. Big Ace.
From the gun, it's Murray. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Right in punt formation. And the Niners take over 1st and 10 at the Cardinals' 46-yard line.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow. 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 Stop.
1st and 10. Purdy. This one into the hands of Brown. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
18! Watch out! Yellow. 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 Stop!
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. Looking down the field there, but his ball's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll bring up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down. Have some more.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Cardinals will take over here just past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
They go play action for Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. That's Michael Williams in on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 23, here's second down and 7.
Come back, come back. Deuce. Almost.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start.
Easy. Shit.
Second down, Murray. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and the pass falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. Third down coming up.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And a short field awaits. Fair catch taken on this side of midfield.
At the 46-yard line.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. rushing touchdown of the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
On the return is Thornton. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A gain of 16 yards. It's an Arizona 1st down. They'll try and run right on the option. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force them down for a loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. They put Wilson in motion. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. That's Harrison in motion. A run with Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
He'll get this out to the left flat.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Here now, second down and goal. Benson, and he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play, and now it is third and goal.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now from a yard farther back, it's third and goal. Robinson. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up fourth and goal. So these two teams take a long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. Fourth down and goal.
What you got? Hey.
They'll try and throw for it with Murray. This one is caught. Fourth and goal. They deliver. DJ Chark. Touchdown, Arizona. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Easy. Hey, Larry. Hey, Omaha. Shit. Hey.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. This is hot. He's got it. And they tack two more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Hartman now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Get set. Up.
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. Boom! And they will finally run him down up near midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Jalen Phillips on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 36-yard line.
On the handoff, McCaffrey.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Big play coming up. This is third down. That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down.
35-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Swim. On the ground, it's Robinson. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A give. Here's Benson. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
49ers 14. Chad Ryland.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Hardman now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Outside. Yellow. Watch out.
They'll drop to throw. The man, that is Jordan Watkins. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
At the 45-yard line.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And into the hands of Watkins. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another 49er.
A first down throw for Purdy. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Handoff, and it's Benson running right. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll go again with Benson. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
And this is third down.
Working out of the gun, Murray. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Here's 1st and 10.